Alright, this kind of gives everybody a rough idea of what I'm working with. So this 13-acre property, house is up towards the front. Alright, I've been running some cables out here. I've been doing pretty decent with them. Right here is an old four-wheeler trail that runs along the north side. There's the fence, that's the marker line, property line. So what I'm going to do, I'm putting new cables out today because it is bitter cold, as everybody else knows. I'm going to put a cable on this four-wheeler trail here on this side. I'm picking this side one because by the time the cable's stretched out, nothing bigger than 1 inch in diameter can be in the way like it is an entanglement. I know that side would be fine, this side over here, but just for my sanity's sake, I'm going to choose this side. I will kind of block this north side down to make him choose the south side. So what I'm looking for, this is down here about coyote level. That is my anchor driver right there, painted bright orange so I don't lose it because I'm bad about that. Alright, see how it's kind of tall all around here? Coyote's going to naturally want to go down this way. I mean, he might want to go down that one, but we're going to make him go this way. So I kind of looked for a spot that's got some tall, grown up stuff. You know, nothing really big, but it's just enough that he's going to want to walk through here to make it easy. So I'm kind of by myself today. So filming this is going to be in pieces, so I apologize. I don't know if it'll be as good a quality as Jeremy's. His video is really good. But the reason why I didn't pick anything like right through here is just super short grass. Coyote's not going to want to, I mean, he'll walk this way, but if something sticks out, it's going to look odd. He's just going to go around. So I'm going to put it right here. I'll get this put in, do the next video, show you guys it. Alright, I got my earth anchor drove in the ground here. I used my driver to kind of pre-poke in a hole, pre-drill a hole, if you will. That way I don't break this guy. I know a lot of people have been breaking their drivers and bending them and they look terrible. That's one way I've been doing it, just to kind of save them for now. Yeah, the nut got welded on a little crooked. It happens. Holding on strong for, this is year 5 or 6. So, alright. We're anchored in the ground. I use a sheetrock hammer. I've got my cable stand. I got all this stuff from the snare shop. They've been doing awesome for me. Alright, so I have my restraint anchored here. So I want to put my support. I always put it next to where I'm anchored in. And this is why I use a sheetrock hammer. Let's see if I can do this. Sometimes I can hit the nail easier, drive it in the ground without hitting my cable. Alright, that's in the ground. Why do I anchor this here? Just a little tip, a little trick. So whenever you catch an animal, you're going to have a big old burn circle here. This thing's just going to lay flat. I can follow my restraint back to the middle. I know I have just a small little area to look. This guy will be there. I'll keep reusing these stands. I think it's like 18 bucks for a dozen. It's not bad. But the more and more I can keep using them, the better. Cable restraint's a one-time deal anyways. So if I can keep reusing my stands, it's better. Alright. These have a twist on snare or cable, like stand collar. Twist them on, focus. Maybe. I don't know if you can see it that well. There we go. it twists on there to hold it on. Alright, so right now, this guy's just sitting here. In Missouri, you gotta have it at least 6 inches up off the ground. Coyotes is ideal to have, if I remember right, the bottom of the loop at 10 inches. Foxes, it's like 6 to 8. I always set my stuff about 8, the bottom of the loop about 8. I know that from the tip of my pinky to the end of my thumb, that distance there is a little over 8 inches. So right now we're a little tall. So I'm going to bend this down. Good thing about this, you can bend that wire and manipulate it where you want it to be. Alright. That's pretty close to center on the trail. Do a little trick. Alright, I know I'm a little low for my liking. Bump it up just a little bit. We're still pretty centered. Well, you guys can see all that. Measure it. It's just above my thumb. I'm comfortable with the height. Got my driver. Got my hammer. Put my gloves on because it is cold. In the next video, I'll show you guys brushing it in and everything. Alright, so over here on this side, if I can get out of my shadow, just kind of took some of this grass and stuff, and brush, just kind of bent it over, kind of forced them just to look this way. Kind of did a similar thing on the back side there. I'll go around and I'll really block that down a lot heavier probably. So we're going to try to brush this in. Right now, I've got a hole poked in the ground because when I was in my restraint class, our teacher gave us a trick that with the rule that Missouri has where it can't be anything greater than 1 inch in diameter, can't be as an entanglement. Now what he said what we can do, and the stuff I have is not even close to 1 inch in diameter, it's probably like 1/4 inch. He said what you could do is if you really wanted to block down a trail, force them, really force them to stick in this one trail that you want them on. Said you can cheat and you can go through, poke holes in the ground, and then get sticks and brush and like I don't even know what you'd call this stuff. To me, it's just all brush and this is just an overgrown old hayfield. So you can poke holes in the ground and then stick the stem or branch or whatever in that hole to make it stand up. Makes it an even tighter barrier. I've had some really good luck doing that, especially like if I've got a big open spot, but I know that coyotes and foxes, whatever, have been roaming through there. I'll go through and I'll kind of build a crude fence with sticks and stuff just to kind of funnel them, to force them into where I want them to be. I mean, that's kind of the whole name of this game anyways, forcing them to go through this restraint. So I take my anchor, or my anchor driver, come in here, poke a little hole in the ground, wiggle it around a little bit, try to remember when I did that. I got one of these, I don't even know what you call this type of weed, plant, whatever. Alright, pull my driver up out of there, take the stem, find the hole, shove it down in there. That dude looks like he grew there. So, we're going to do a similar thing on this side. Poke it in the ground, wiggle it. Alright, my hole's there. Grab my next one. Just shove him in there. Bam. I want him to kind of twist. There we go. So what we're doing, we're tightening this up on him, on the coyote or fox or cat. And that's mainly what we're targeting. We're mainly going after coyotes. I wouldn't be surprised maybe catch a fox, but this is pretty open up here. I wouldn't expect them to be up here, but it's trapping. Every day's like Christmas. You never know what you're going to catch, especially in a cable. Here's my next one. Go in the hole, little buddy. So I'll keep doing this for a minute. We're already blocking it down pretty good. That blends in really well. I will put more over here by where my stand and stuff is, just to try to break up that silhouette. I'll put a few more on the left side. You know, I'll kind of put some up here in this little hole just to kind of block it down. But I want that animal, preferably a coyote, just to come bebopping along through here, not even have a care in the world. Next thing you know, he's got a cable restraint slipped around his neck. So I hope this might help anybody. I'm a self-taught trapper, so YouTube has been my best friend. There's not a lot, there's some videos out there for cables. I'm glad that the admins and Jeremy and everybody has had the idea, and Jason and all them, to kind of see if we can all post videos, help each other out. I really enjoy everything on the page. Everybody's awesome. Enjoy seeing everybody's catches and whatnot. MJ, hope your driver's turning out good for you. Hope that works. Any questions, holler. I'll do the best I can to answer them. So I hope this helps you guys, and tight chains, everybody.